Stacy Roth.
Hello. Last year I wrote a speech and my mom, Annalise Sullivan, came and read it aloud for me because I had obligations that night. That speech was regarding the conflict of interest, Betty Kelley, and the Eagles Soccer Club. Oh, what a firestorm that created. Betty Kelley went all over town, contacting the president of ASO to find out my relationship with him. He contacted friends on Facebook and even had the audacity to go to my children's school and ask to schedule a meeting with the director to discuss my actions. What was wrong, Mr. Kelley? Why did you have to do that? You could have called me and I would have been happy to explain. But you know your actions after that night were despicable and caused me to investigate your behavior further. And what I found was even more alarming. But I'm letting the other legal organizations handle that matter for me and the taxpayers of Camarillo. Tonight I'm here to discuss the matter at hand and the damage and continued misuse of the property of Valley Lindo. Again, let me read the definition of conflict of interest. A situation that has the potential to undermine the impartiality of a person because of the possibility of a clash between the person's self-interest and professional interest or public interest. Sounds familiar. For a very long time now, the misuse of Valley Lindo Park has been a huge issue. When there's a problem and you contact Eagles, who do you speak to? Betty Kelley. Who are you representing, Eagles or Pleasant Valley Parks and Rec District? The lines are so blurred. This past summer, Pleasant Valley Parks and Rec District came to Kate to try to get the issue resolved and asked Kate to chip in on the repair of the portable damage caused by Eagles Soccer Club. Our school agreed to help out just to be good neighbors and to have everything finally resolved. Months go by and no word from Pleasant Valley Parks and Rec District or Eagles on getting it fixed. And in the meantime, our classroom was invaded by bees because of the hole, and the portable continues to be a striking target for Eagles practice. Now we're to last week. We get an email that it is Kate's responsibility to pay for the repair, and we have 30 days to do so because we let Eagles use the property. What? We never have given Eagles permission to use this property. Pre-Kate, we were told there was an agreement with Pleasant Valley School District, Pleasant Valley Parks and Rec District, and Eagles to use that property. But evidently the new powers that be at Pleasant Valley School District have no knowledge of this and want us to pay for the damage and take care of the property. Well, this is how I see it. Tomorrow we move the fence over to where our property line should be, and Eagles will have no access to that property. Anyone who steps onto that property is trespassing. Get this taken care of now, or it is over for you, Mr. Kelley. Mr. Kelley, you are a bully. You bully our taxpayers, you bully the citizens of Camarillo, you bully the other members of this board and the employees of Pleasant Valley Parks and Rec District. You cannot bully me, Mr. Kelley. You will not bully Kate, and I will do my best not to let you bully anyone else.
Please stay where you are, please. Because I'm going to do something that we normally don't do, and I'm going to respond to you. First of all, I am the legal counsel for the Eagles Soccer Club. And so that's why when you have an issue, you call and you talk to me.
It's still a conflict.
First of all. Second of all, I don't know why you're so angry, because I don't know you from Adam. I have never spoken to you. I have never had...
No, you don't call me. Instead, you call Tim.
Just let me finish. I gave you your chance to talk. Let me have mine. I have never heard from you. I have never gotten a telephone call from you. I have never received an email. I frankly don't know what your problem is, other than you want the Eagles to leave a park that had been there since 1978. Our agreement there, and when I say our, I'm the legal counsel. I do these agreements, is with the Pleasant Valley School District. They're well aware of it. That agreement has been in effect literally forever. Kate, in fact, and you're coming here acting like somehow you're speaking for them, when in fact you're not, because I talked with the principal there, and they don't want anything to do with what you have to say. So,
that is not true.
I don't know what your agenda is to try to remove the Eagles from the area that they've occupied since '78, but obviously there is one. If you would like to have a real discussion, you and me and whoever else you want to bring, I'll be glad to do that. But coming in here trying to attack me, thinking that somehow you'll hurt my election chances, isn't going to cut it. So, I'm challenging you right now. You got something you want to say to me? Then you say it, and we'll have a meeting and we'll set it up wherever you would like to do it at any time.
From Pleasant Valley Parks and from Pleasant Valley School District this week, they have no knowledge of this agreement. Ray and Michael has no knowledge of this agreement, and either does Chris Johnson.
But how have we been there since 1978?
You need to discuss that with them. But they want to charge Cape Charter School for the damage that your employees, which they're really employees and not
Director,
No.
well, I think what we need to do is, this is not a time to debate this on like, we have other things we're supposed to do. This is your time. You had 3 minutes. I appreciate you coming up. Every citizen can come up here and talk for 3 minutes. That's great. This is not the time to go on. I can obviously see this going on for 2 hours. I mean, what you need to do is contact Buddy through his email or through the staff office and arrange whatever follow-up you want to do. But this is not the time to do it. You're not going to resolve anything here. Both of you cannot resolve anything here during this time.
Well, I was going to walk away when I was
We
finished
cannot
talking.
discuss
He
it.
asked
It's
me to
illegal.
continue.
It's illegal by state law for us to.
Well, you need to talk to your chairman. He's the one who- I
You
walked
need
away
to
with my 3
understand by
minutes.
state law that we cannot get into this. You need to sit down now and move
That's
on.
him. I walked
Thank you
away
very
at my
much.
3 minutes.
Thank you.
He's the one who continued.
Amy,
Miss Roth,
would you go ahead and enlighten Ms. Roth on the recent activities regarding if you want to fill out a card, and if you have a card here, we'll hear you. But don't disrupt this room or I'll have you removed. End of story.
I would just like to update you. Thank you. We actually do have a meeting with the school district on Monday. So it's myself and our general manager. Obviously, I'm filling in with her. She's away at a conference. But both of us will be there, along with a representative from the Eagles, which actually is not Mr. Kelley. So we are meeting with Rayanne and the principal of Cape. So we'll have more updates for you after that meeting. It's next week.
Thank you.
Lisa Goldstein.